What's up? What's up? What's up? Big fanatic. It's your boy, Hempleton, aka the one who knocks, aka the Tuskegee syphilis experiment in a man, aka H, aka him, aka Simpleton, aka the one who says the quiet things out loud. I got exciting news too, cause y'all about to see a world premiere. We're gonna show you guys my new music video tonight. It's called The Game, so get with it.
Hello, Mr. Hempleton. It's great to see you, and let me just say I was a huge fan of your Mama Max diss track. What are you here today for?
This one right here is called MamaMoth.POV, okay? And basically, I called it that because, you know, I wanted it to be like a point of view of Plagued Moth, who is the guy that the diss track is against. But then, at the same time, I wanted to compare it to Mama Max. And so that's why I called it Mama Moth. Because, like, it also has, like, that alliteration thing.
Wait just a second, though. Boy,
So-
you think you can just waltz in here and waffle about your lyrics without a fit check? I see you looking like a leaky faucet.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah. We got the chud ones, the chud logic ones, right here. Chud ones, mint condition right here. We got the Louis, and it's a collaboration between Louis and the Catholic Church. Pretty cool. I got it for being an altar boy. We got the Mama Max McDonald's collab. Now that he partnered up with them. We got the pants. We got the Gucci meat hat. The Gucci meat hat.
Okay, I see you. Now before we get into those lyrics, how about that new world premiere? I'm hard just thinking about it.
Oh shit. It's time for that already? Hey. Give the people what they want. That's what I said. Yo. Hey. All Alright. Here we go. I'm just a little nervous. Okay, yeah, sorry. My grandma told me that it's actually like really rude to like leave your hat on inside. Oh, you want me to? Okay. No, yeah, I can go ahead and start. I thought that you guys needed more B-roll. It's fine. I'm not nervous. No, I'm fine. Will you shut the fuck? Shit. Yeah. I'm the gore god. I'm the herder of feelings. I offend people main. So this one took a lot of thought. So, Gorga and Herder of Feelings is actually in Moth's YouTube and Twitter bio. It's pretty ironic considering how soft he is, and that's pretty much exactly why I made it at the beginning. He has this very edgy, hard persona, nothing to back it up with. Okay, ready for a banger. And I've got my furry tail. Butt plug locked up. I ain't going back to jail. Yeah, and really what that's about is like the big thing that caused me to look into this in the first place. Plagued Moth was caught talking to a 13-year-old sexually in his Discord general channel. And according to the minor, she is one of many that Plagued Moth was aware is a minor. The message in question that was shown as proof is about a furry butt plug collection. Fascinatingly, Mama Moth has never ever been to jail, but he has received a court injunction on behalf of his ex-wife because he just couldn't keep his hands off of her. Fuck a watermelon, call it Nikki Katsuris. Junko is my ex-bitch. We trained her like the circus. Nikki Katsuris is a case that Plagued Moth covered. It was a woman's death that was filmed, and without really getting into it, she got road rash to death. Here's what Moth said about it.
Every time Nikki Katsuris pops up, I actually have to take a miniature watermelon, take an immersion blender on it so it scrambles up nice, and microwave that shit so I can pretend like I'm skull fucking her hot, moist, and meaty road rash face. You see, it's a perfectly normal thing, but I'm not a bad guy.
And then we have, see, I don't know if y'all can hear that, but Andrea is barking. Andrea's actually barking outside. She's been trying to get in for a long time. It's been fucked up. And then Junko Furuta is another case that Plagued Moth previously covered. That is a girl who was tortured for weeks and sexually abused by many different people. And I do say girl intentionally. She was a minor. One of the things that he did that actually got me interested in Plagued Moth in the first place is I watched one of his very respectful recountings of what happened to Junko, and then I saw one of his just very disrespectful, offensive tweets that he made about Junko that just did not line up whatsoever. And so I called him out on that, which led to him blocking me for the first time on that account. I come every time I see someone get killed. Yeah, that means kids. I love my cheap thrills. I beg for insulin, inject it to my dick. I make merch out of a head getting ripped. Every single one of these, except for, yeah, that means kids, I love my cheap thrills, are things that Plagued Moth has said or done. He did say that he needed insulin for his daughter, he needed money for insulin for his daughter, and then he made a joke about injecting it into his dick.
Yes, I totally got needle marks. In fact, I like to take my child's insulin and inject it into my dick veins. That way I gain all of the pancreatic power.
He did say that he comes every time he sees someone get killed. He has watched children death mixtapes, so I intuited that part. And the merch out of a head getting ripped was a cartel killing. So I'll show you that now, baby. Yeah, I'm an ally to myself. I'll defend the LGBTs till they come after my wealth. I'll morally grandstand if I think it'll help. Ad hocs are my love language. I'ma store them on the shelf. Damn, Andrea. I mean, Andrea's just barking up a storm out there.
I can say fag all I want.
Plague Moth makes a big fucking deal out of identifying as part of the LGBTQ+, making a real big fuss about it. During Pride Month, he has the pride flag in the back of every single one of his videos. He makes a huge deal about how he goes by they, them. But then that's the thing. As soon as somebody who is trans goes against Plague Moth, he's happy to dead name them. I watched Daisy's Destruction 3 times. Downloaded it off 4chan, gooning all the time. Daisy's Destruction
Why do you rape young children?
The answer is, I don't know. I don't know the real answer.
Plagued Moth claims to have seen this. Later, in his video about Cold Raven that he did recently, he affirms that he watched the uncensored trailer. According to Scare Theater's video about when Daisy's Destruction was leaked, you would still have to download the material in order to view the uncensored trailer. I feel really guilty, so I try to undermine the shame that I feel for my wretched, stupid crimes. I pedo-jacket anyone that tells me that I'm bad. Threaten sliding sewers, make my viewers feel so sad. Plagued has a nasty habit of accusing people with no evidence, especially of pedo-jacketing, which is when you act like someone is a pedophile with no evidence.
It will be going around probably for the rest of my YouTube career, which is fucking wonderful, and apparently that's what I get for speaking out against people who like to diddle children.
He does this anytime someone critiques him. He will come up with just about any morally wrong thing that you could do and apply that to you.
The sad part is here, Carkraven has also sided out of Pierce fight with proven pedophiles. He's disgusting. I've said a lot of things bad about him. I said that he was a graveyard shift security guard with fat titties and he's a racist bigot. Well, I don't see the lie. I mean, Jonathan, you are racist.
Further, when he is beaten in a beef, he will do things like cry like a little bitch and literally just, you know, he'll threaten.
Can't. Can't make their lives better. I can't fix mine.
Call ex-friends an addict, acting like I'm glad, deleting that general chat, hiding my red flags. Cold Raven and Plague Moth actually used to be friends, but
They were friends. They were talking in the DM. They were talking in the DM.
it got to the point where Plague Moth literally bought Cold Raven a computer as a gift.
Little Johnny Appleseed. It's okay, little bro, you tried, but again, just like your channel, you can't match up to the Gorgon. Especially after the things, you know what I mean? It's interesting because I've put so much faith and tried to help him so much. I brought him from 3,000 subscribers to 10,000 plus. I bought him a new computer. It is absolutely ridiculous. And this is what happened to make him do this, and it's because...
And then tried to hold it against him and act like he stole that when they started beefing. When they started beefing too, he called him an addict, which is where that comes from.
I can't control, and it's nonsense. He literally went on a Coke Binge live stream the same time I was live streaming, addressing his nonsense, and thought I was talking to him. That's all up on YouTube. All of this can actually be found in the description for even further context. It's just a little homework, you know what I mean?
He deleted the general chat for Daisy's destruction to hide that he talked about viewing that.
I don't give a shit. I already know. I mean, there's a lot of reasons, obviously, why I'm not in fucking prison. So, I don't give a shit. Everything else seems to be nonsensical. I just wanted to clear the air there, and it really should put you into perspective on how bad and just...
Cold Raven is a pedo, and I can't tell you why. Slime is a pedo. Source? Ask my fucking wife. Spinling is a Nazi. His game theory memes are fire. Lazy's boyfriend's a pedo. I ain't even gotta try. These are all allegations that Plague Moth made, either with false evidence or no evidence. When I say false evidence, I just mean that it's stuff that's been twisted in a way to become something very malicious and different than what it is when you see it in context. Especially for Spinling, to give a good example, he posted a game theory meme, and for anybody who's not familiar with game theory, basically the like one of the things that genius, that genius known as MatPat does is that he kind of flips that whole deal on its head of like, what if the bad guys are the good guys? And so Spinling took that to its natural extreme. He made a meme of a game theory like thumbnail kind of deal of like the Klan, and then being like, but what if they were the good guys? Pretty funny stuff in my opinion, and very clearly a joke. But Moth used this to call this a little more than 1,000 sub YouTuber a Nazi. Really worth responding to. Right? Anyone who calls me out, they're just touching kids. Don't worry about Andrea bruising up my skin. People trying to say that I'm the real victim, well, it's damn true, but because of pedos, not my girlfriend. I mean, you'll notice that there have been whispers of possible physical abuse, allegedly. In addition to grooming, which is confirmed. So, we do know that one. Yep, definitionally. Moth doesn't like to acknowledge it ever, but he is in fact a victim. He met Andrea when he was 17. Andrea was 24 or 25. They are now married. That's well above high school context. So, just saying. Anyways, Andrea sends her nudes to every other guy, but when I talk to women, she starts to fucking cry. Now, allegedly, according to Cole Raven, Plague Moth and Andrea are in an open relationship. However, Andrea was able to send, nudes to other men and that kind of thing. But if Moth did the same thing, he was yelled at. And the person in the Discord was kicked out. Now, this is all alleged though. Just remember. She says her life is being threatened all the time. Privacy complaints never felt so sublime. There was a bit of confusion during Lyrics' and Moth's debate that Andrea happened to be in too. Both of them, both Andrea and Moth, claimed that they were the ones who did the privacy complaints. However, both claims did verify that they were on behalf of Andrea, who ironically posted a video with her face in it, talking about how her life is threatened. Awesome. Real private person. Anyways, that's all I've got for you today. So, leave a like if you liked it. Dislike it if you didn't. If you loved it, tell me all about it in the comments. If you have critiques for me, or you hated it and you want to tell me about how you're coming to kill me, and you're already in my walls, and you're knocking on the door now, and you're just waiting for me to hear it, just be sure to comment that. And if you don't want to miss next week's upload, because that's right, there is an upload next week. We are starting to be consistent, which I'm very excited about. Be sure to, once I am done with Mono Max, which I'm doing 2 other videos about that, which info about that will come out as it goes on. The best way to be updated about that is either go onto my Discord server or go onto my Twitter. Okay? And I'm gonna be linking both below. Best way to follow me is doing that. I am taking this month, now that I'm going to be more consistent, to make up a Patreon. And there will be like lots of extra stuff on there, especially for more extended projects. Once I'm doing this full time, I'm gonna have more than one channel, but they will all have one Patreon, so you can kind of get a bunch of stuff from one thing. Early investors starting up now, obviously anything is going to be appreciated. What I am going to do is I'm going to leave my Venmo. It is my business Venmo. And if you feel so inclined, feel free to leave me a little tip. So that's all for now. I am Kim Bolton.
I've just been out lately. Like, I don't know, I'm doing everything that I'm normally doing, but I'll just black out. And I'll be back, and I'll be in a normal place. Like, I'll be in my car, I'll be at the office, at home. But it's just like, it's been a couple of hours. I mean, my life is fucking boring, so I could just be dissociating, I guess. I don't know that makes much sense. I don't know what to do. I am a little bit concerned. But at the same time, I come back to it and I'm just, I'm in a normal spot and I'm normal, I'm safe. It's not like I'm in the fucking middle of the woods, right? So, maybe it's just something in my head. But then, I don't know. It's probably nothing. But I keep on getting sent these fucking screenshots, right? And people say that it's on my YouTube community. I look at this shit, and it's not there. Somebody even literally sent me a screen recording to show me that they see it on their community page. I'm so just baffled. I literally keep on just reloading, and I don't see it. So, I don't know if this is some kind of weird, fucking attack. I don't know. I'm working on the Max video, obviously. That's taking up a lot of my time. But I do have my own life.
He walked through life without aim.
I don't know.
Before I came to him, I filled him with purpose. I set him free. Nobody else can lay that claim. None but me. You think you know him. You think you know what's going on. Yet, when he asked for help, Their eyes were vacant and gone. So I helped. So I saved him. So I freed him. So I showed him what he could be.
Oh my god, no! No.
We don't usually get people like you on this show. You know that? It's such an honor to have you here tonight. So...
Get me out!
You know...
If I kept you in the no-hole zone for longer, you start suffocating. Without a way to breathe, your body starts to try to make holes itself with the pressure. Do you want that again? No, that's what I thought.